So hello, this is Ghost of Tsushima. Play 10. I played a little bit more earlier. I got to, I believe, what is the very last boss of the game. So I believe I just have to beat this fight and then I'll beat the game. I actually almost beat it. I played it about 3-4 times earlier and died. And then took a break, did some other things. But yeah, I almost beat it. I think I got literally like 1-2 hits away from being it. Basically what happened now is I'm having to fight my uncle because he was basically asked to take me out because of what I did with using poison and not really fighting in an honorable way and all, and feeling like I kind of crossed the line. And I really wish I didn't have to kind of wondering throughout the game if that was going to happen, but was hoping it wouldn't, and just kind of sad that I have to fight my uncle in the game now, being that in the game he's really the only family you have. And I know neither of us really want to do this, but he feels like it's what needs to be done, sort of thing. So yeah, pretty emotional. And we'll see if I can beat him, and if that's it. I've noticed there's a scene that I still haven't seen from the main game. Or from one of the trailers. I don't know if it's still gonna happen or if it's a side mission. I'm starting to think it's a side mission or cut content, because that does happen too sometimes. There is a cut content, excuse me, and Spider-Man. I remember.
Let me go in peace. The wounds dent my spirit. We never heal.
Killing me will only make it worse.
Let me go in peace.
You want revenge for my failure.
This is not my revenge. This is not my revenge. It is my punishment.
Oh jeez, I thought I had him. Thought I had him there.
I don't want to hurt you.
I feel like for this fight, based off the couple deaths I had here and the couple I had earlier,
I don't want to hurt
that you really only want to use mood stance or water stance. The other two seem to be kind of pointless.
The wounds dent my spirit. We never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse. I can't. You want revenge? Failure.
This is not my revenge. It is my punishment.
Nope.
Forgive me, G.
I think I'm gonna stay with just the one stance, the stone stance.
Let me go in peace. The wounds deadened my spirit. We never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse.
Let me go in peace.
Wasted one there.
You want revenge? Failure.
This is not my revenge. This is not my revenge. It is my punishment.
Oh darn.
Forgive me, G.
So close there. I needed like one hit.
I can't fear the Shogun. The wounds deadened my spirit. We never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse.
Let me go in peace.
You want revenge? Failure.
This is not my revenge. It is my punishment.
Please, just stand down, Uncle, please. Oh man. Just stood down.
Me. We don't worry instead.
Spare, let him live and walk away. Yeah, miss Spare.
I have no honor. But I will not kill my family.
The ghosts will be haunted for the rest of these days.
I know.
So when I do a second playthrough, I think I'll just kill him. Yep. Such game. Pretty crazy in there. So I'm gonna start a second playthrough, not sure when exactly, and one thing I'm planning to do after the credits here is watch, IGN did a spoiler broadcast interview with one of the creators of the game, so I want to watch that, and also there's a creating the game thing that came with the special edition that I have that I want to watch, because I have some spoilers in that too. So yeah, I want to listen and watch those two things now that I've beaten the game. And know what happens, and may play the game, like I said, again, second playthrough soon. I know I have Tony Hawk HD Remake coming out next month, so I got a few weeks before that. Just kind of depends on how busy I am with NBA playoffs, being around the corner and everything. But yeah, I like that you get to choose there at the end that if you're gonna kill your uncle, spare him. And I really didn't want to kill him there, so I spared him. But whew, this game had a lot of emotional parts throughout the game. You had, your friend gets killed part. You had another friend of yours that basically betrays you. Never actually had to kill him, if I remember correctly. I'm kind of forgetting now. And you had your uncle there who you got the chance to either spare him or kill him. You had the uncle, your friend, your other friend that betrayed you. Oh, and you had this lady who basically knew your dad and knew you growing up, who ends up dying. So really, four characters that I'd say you had a pretty big emotional connection with. I didn't get as emotionally invested with the characters as like Spider-Man or with Trico and the Last Guardian, but still pretty emotional game. And I'm looking forward to my second playthrough with actually doing side content. But yeah. So I'm not sure if there's any sort of after credits scene in the game or not. But yeah, I didn't see the one scene in the trailer that I'm sure a lot of people remember with Fire fighting one of the characters in the game. So that was either a cutscene, something cut from the game, or a side mission. And I am a little bit disappointed because that part looked cool in that regard, as well as the fact that there was a part in the game that also didn't make it unless it was a side mission, but it looked kind of big for a side mission, where, I don't know if it'd be a side mission, but basically you're taking out people and kind of like a, almost like a Batman Arkham Knight fear takedown where you're jumping from one person stealth kind of thing. Maybe that's an upgrade I didn't get off. Look out for that on my second playthrough. But all in all, a very satisfying game. Oh, I like that, and that they had in the memory of the people that did die during that, because this is based on a historical time period. Such a fantastic music score too, throughout the game, start to finish. One of the better scores I've heard in a video game, especially outside Nintendo, in a long time, because I feel like Nintendo is the king when it comes to making great video game soundtracks. With, you know, things like Zelda, Mario, Donkey Kong, even some of the newer games, somewhat newer games, such as, you know, Splatoon 1 and 2, oh man, I'm blanking out. Astro Chain, which I absolutely loved, had an amazing soundtrack. After being this, I'd say I don't know where I put this in terms of PlayStation exclusives for PS4. I'd probably say that I would put Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank above this. So I'm kind of leaning towards this being my fourth favorite exclusive PS4 game. I kind of need to play God of War 2018 again though. I never played God of War until the 2018 game. But I enjoy it a lot, and yeah, this might be my fifth favorite behind God of War. I'm not really sure. Like I said, kind of need to do another playthrough of God of War. It's been a while, especially because I never did side missions on that either. So yeah, right now I'm just wondering if there's an after credit scene or anything. And another thing I'm wondering is if we'll get a sequel to this game in the future. I'd like to see it. I think this game was a lot better than Infamous 1, 2, or Second Son. I mean, those were fun games, but I felt like this game was a lot more. Felt like there was more to like the combat with, you know, switching the stances. Better score. Just combat was really fun. More emotionally invested. So it looks like there might be after credit scene here. Yeah, I know this is the Easter egg that references several different Sony games. You got Ratchet and Clank, uh, like Head. You have a card that's supposed to be from Gran Turismo. I saw a list. I forget what all that's in there, but it's pretty cool, I think. Oh, so he finished drawing there. I was wondering if I was gonna, what was gonna happen there.
The twin mountains of Clan Sagai. I won't let my family fade from memory. I lived under these banners most of my life. Used to think I only needed a horse, a bow, and my katana. Smells almost sweet, but it's as deadly as any blade. Yuriko helped me pick these for my mother. I can't believe she kept them all these years. First the Mongols, now the Shogun. Never imagined I'd be so popular. Fallen at my family cemetery. Beautiful. Even in death. Yuna's knife. The blade's dull. Can't believe it's still in one piece. For most of my life, I dreamed of being your son. You were faithful to the end, Kage.
Got a lot of stuff in here.
How long did it take Yuna to make this? I owe her everything. She's the one giving me gifts. Kenji's best. Or so he tells me. We'll have to share it soon.
I'm wondering where am I in the map is that? Oh, okay, there's still some stuff that's
Jin.
happening here? Okay,
I like
interesting.
your new home. It suits you.
It will have to do, now that Clan Sagai is gone. And I've been branded a traitor.
I heard about your uncle. Will he come for us?
I don't think so. But sooner or later, someone will.
What matters is you're alive. You defeated Khotun Khan and left the Mongols without a leader. The mainland is safe.
But our home isn't. The Khan's forces are stuck here, more desperate than ever to conquer our island.
Then we'd better keep fighting. Sensei Ishikawa is still hunting his student,
Probably wondering what's taking me so long to show up. Where is Lady Masako?
tracking her family's killers. I offered to help, but she wasn't interested.
She shouldn't do it alone. I'll find her. Did you talk to Norio?
He said the Mongols need support.
What about you? You still have unfinished business in Ordsna.
We do. Just don't forget. Tsushima needs you.
I'll never forget that.
Good. We'll cover more ground if we split up.
Hit Mongols from all sides. Take back our home.
Goodbye, Jin. And take care of yourself.
I will. You too, Yuna.
So it looks like you unlock quite a bit of stuff here after basically beating the game. I also got another upgrade or another technique, I should say. So as you can see, I didn't do a lot on this first playthrough. Variety Gear sits 59, Hot Springs 318, Bamboo sits at 12, Hockey sits at 19, Shrines 549, Pillars of Honor 2 of 23, Shadow of Shrines 3 of 16, Lighthouses 2 of 6. Artifacts, again, 8 of 80, 3 of 40, 4 of 20, 8 of 50. Now, one thing I'm going to look at, I think, before I do call this a stream, and here after this being the game here, before I decide to do a second playthrough eventually, maybe even in a few days, not really sure, but one thing I think I will do on my next playthrough is instead of doing a instead of playing on normal like I did this time, I think I'm gonna up it to hard, just because I plan on actually doing side stuff on my second playthrough, which means I'll be a little more powerful compared to this first playthrough. So that is one thing I think I'll do differently to go along with actually doing, side content. What I was also going to say here is, yeah, on my techniques, I wanted to look again at stuff I haven't unlocked, just in terms of what moves are available that I might be able to unlock on my second playthrough. Wow, that's pretty cool. War of Flame. Now, this almost reminds me of like God of War and some of his kind of combos. Wind Charm will help when to get strikes, Hot Springs, Fox Dens, Variety Gear. Okay. Speed. That's cool. Okay. And then let's see here. So one additional explosive powder. Okay. Help. Really wondering if that, like I said, if that one stuff from the trailer was cut content or if it was a side mission. Oh, that's interesting. You can actually revive yourself. It looks like, kind of like it's kind of like how in with being able to revive yourself, kind of like in what was the game I mentioned that's on the Switch that I like a lot. Um, Astro Chain. There's a thing, not where you do it per se, but just item you have where when you die, if you have any more of them, it basically shuts your heart and brings you back alive. thought I actually got that upgrade already. I guess not, though. Can slow time, okay. More damage, okay. Can hear more distant enemies, okay. Faster. Oh, okay, so yeah, you can get, that's a little closer to what I was thinking. So it is just an upgrade I haven't gotten. I'm assuming on this one that the next one will be 3 targets, is what I'm thinking. That gives you the opportunity for 2 enemies, okay. Cooldown by 30. Yep, 3 enemies on this one. So yeah, that is what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's okay. That's cool. That is in there then. Okay, so that's giving you a little more heads up. Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream, but before I do, real quick, I just want to say I'm gonna do a second playthrough on this game at some point. Not sure exactly when. I'll stream that too, kind of like I did this. May miss a few parts, like I said, because like on this one I didn't record every single second I played. I recorded the vast majority of it, like definitely over half of it. But yeah, I'm gonna start a second playthrough. I'm gonna play on hard instead of normal. I know there's a lethal difficulty, but I don't know if I want to play on that or not. Maybe down the line, but yeah, for now, when I start a second playthrough, I'm gonna play on hard, actually do side stuff. And then the other big difference is I did this playthrough on English, both voice acting and subtitles. Well, then I eventually turned the subtitles off, but English. But on the second playthrough, I'm going to go ahead and do Japanese language and English subtitles. I was going to maybe do that in my first playthrough, but I found that it was kind of hard to always concentrate on actually fighting and stuff with having to also read subtitles at the same time, especially the very beginning of the game when you're thrown in there with the horseback. Um, yeah, that's the big thing I'm going to do on my second playthrough is harder difficulty and Japanese with English subtitles. Because now that I beat the game, it won't be as big of a deal if I miss some of the dialogue compared to the first playthrough. Now, before I do log off, I'm also just gonna look to see see what I have in terms of when I do my second playthrough, what I'm gonna have to do side stuff wise that I didn't do. So it looks like a lot of it's Mongol territories. Yeah. Yeah, that's the main thing. It looks like Mongol territories. Yeah. So there's a lot of Mongol territories to take out. I'm wondering if any of those are on a boat type of thing, like was also shown in a trailer, because I haven't seen that. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be the destroy shipyard, so that's gonna, okay, so that answers that. So now I'm just wondering about one thing, if it was in the game or if it was cut that I haven't seen yet, which is just basically the fight you have with one of the characters. Kind of feel like it might be cut, but I'm not sure. So then you got the banners, okay. You have these blue things, which are miracle tells. I believe that's finding something. Some of them can give you armor, okay. Before, since I did get a, even though it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna, you know, like I said, start a second playthrough, I do want to see here real quick, because like on this playthrough for the exploration, the Wind of Health, which is the hot springs, is the only one I unlocked. So you got the bamboo strikes, you have the shrines, and the fox dens. Now, when it comes to collectibles, the shrines are 16, okay. Or, well, the Shito shrines. Anyway, the other shrines, there's 59 or 49, excuse me. Variety gear, okay. So as I was saying here again, you get the thoughts one, okay. Resolve. So because there's a lot of these, I think on my second playthrough, I'll definitely go for, I think for those, the hot springs that let's see here, I only got 3 of 18, okay. But yeah, because the thoughts things have a lot, as well as actually the variety gear, I think on my second playthrough, I'll go for that first, and then, so for example, if I do this, now, does it show? Now, if I remember correctly, when you beat like these and stuff, it does that, unlocks that. See, some locations I haven't found too. So, yeah, definitely got a lot to look forward to on the second playthrough. Sort of thing. So, as you can see, the territories haven't even, you know, explored or undercovered some locations, as you can see. Tells us. Okay. Tell you. Well, the tells looks like there's quite a few to tell, so it might be that that tell thing does eventually lead you to the thing I was talking about that I was wondering if it got cut or not. So it'll be interesting with that. Now, what I'm wondering here is like with I did the technique, right? That you talk about the guiding wind target in the map. Now the gear you talk about. See, so I only unlocked one song too, so that's another thing to look forward to. Didn't get different horse things. Mostly different outfits. So, talk about these charms too. One thing I have gotten a little confused on is, like, for example, how to actually do that. Like for that one, so you have five. You see, you have 5 of 49. So see, that's a bamboo strike I haven't done. And if I look at my techniques again, Now, one thing I'm not sure about here is when you beat like these, because I haven't done enough, does it automatically open up and does it show you the location of some of those other things? Obviously, I have a lot right here. I have it with that when it comes to the map. See, there's like a fox den I haven't complete. See, so what I'm thinking is, because like that showed up, for example, and that did, and those have been complete, like that one hasn't. So what I'm not sure about, but what I'm thinking is basically, I believe when you've checked out any part of the map with that technique, it'll then show like this the fox den's location. But I think you still have to actually visit that part of the map. But that'll definitely be help. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna head off here. I gotta get to bed relatively soon, but I'm gonna try to watch a little bit about like perhaps the making of the game and just some spoiler stuff now that I beat the game and don't have to worry about spoiling it for me before I head to bed. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys later.